If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom. In front of those seas, over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist when windows. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Luther Burden now on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Another run for Kamara. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and
7. 2nd down now. They need 7. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41.
Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Punch Spurs! Vegas, Vegas!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the caught by his back, Kamara. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
What is that? LeBron! LeBron!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
What is that?
Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
What is that?
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down.
What is it on? Here we go.
Kamara running out of the gun. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down.
Cap, what is it on?
No throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up fourth and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Cat, yeah. Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Punch Vegas, Vegas.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Yeah. Level. Punch Spurs. Vegas. Yes.
On fourth down, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Rolladuce touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
51-yard gain. First down, Chiefs.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff, 14-6.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Vegas!
To throw is Williams. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. First and 10 from the 43. Williams will look to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First down throw by Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. In for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. It's a on the dude's a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's a cut along the left sideline. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They've got 1st down here from the 36. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. As the open man downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a run check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Burden now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Williams to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Vegas, Vegas.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in down the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ike and Tina, Orange, Richard Mille on me dancing.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now here's Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Vegas, Vegas. Yes. Come.
Williams from the gun. Short pass, Bryant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
What is on?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try with Kamara. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Run into the pass. Yes.
4th down, pass coming. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar thing. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Right back to Worthy. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
15. Kansas City Chiefs.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
43, 15, yellow. Attack.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll throw it. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it at the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Taylor again. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Blitz coming. Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams set to pass. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's a gig inside to Kamara. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready to run.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Butker on now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, we're being dangerous. The problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't happen the time.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him running the comeback. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
All set to go now from the 35.
What is up?
You just get the play off. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. We've set it down from 37.
Yes.
Williams to throw on first. Sends this to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 50.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Like the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to
wide open downfield. Got it! He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to save at the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, King. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready to run. Yes. Level.
Williams from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Completed over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
What's up?
Sticking in the air. It's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
What's up? Guys, yeah. Punch word, punch word, punch word, punch word.
Again, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Running behind center with Kamara. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 6.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Trying to push deep downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Yes, 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 yes.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to pass it here. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Attack, attack! Yellow, yellow! Yellow!
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
49. Bears 24.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Chicago.